Good morning, everyone.
Welcome to News Live. It's January 17, 2018. I'm Jonathan Reyes
And I'm David Ramos.
reporting. Our first stop, sports news. PBA, second round pick Bong Quinto looks to make impact for Meralco when the Meralco Bulls take to the PBA hardcourt against the Phoenix Full Masters. The tip of the 2019 Philippine Cup campaign at Araneta Coliseum on Wednesday, January 16. Rookie Bong Quinto will have to pinch himself not once, maybe even not twice, to see if it is all real. Here's David Ramos to take it further and take the stage.
Go. PBA, second round pick Bong Quinto looks to make impact for Meralco. When the Meralco Bolts take to the PBA hardcourt against the Phoenix Fuel Masters to tip off the 2019 Philippine Cup campaign at Araneta Coliseum on Wednesday, January 16, rookie Bong Quinto will have to pinch himself not once, maybe even not twice, to see if it is all real. As a youngster, he was often invited to watch the practices and attend the games of Talk and Text by the pro team's ball boy, Bong Lozano. Talk and Text talaga favorite PBA team ko, said Quinto. Nakakapasa ako sa dugout, nakakanood ako ng practice at laro nila. Idol ko, kahit sinong TNT player, he said. Yung nanonood ako ng games ng TNT, doon nag-start yung PBA dreams ko, added by Quezon City-born Quinto. During the 2018 PBA draft pick, Quinto's boyhood team, Talk and Text, had no first-round pick as its slot was traded away to rain or shine. The first round pass and Quinto's Letran teammate JP Calvo was selected 11th overall by Colombian Jeep. 5 other NCAA rivals like CJ Perez, Robert Bolick, JV Mocon, Jasper Ayaay, and Michael Calisaan had their names called. Quinto quietly prayed and said to himself, kahit sinong team basta makapasok. University of the East, Red Warrior Paul Varela was selected by Rain or Shine to start their second round pick. Then came Quinto's moment. When it was announced that the Meralco Bulls had selected the forward out of Letran, Quinto admitted that it was equal parts joy and elation as well as relief. Luckily for Quinto, he is always making the Bolts game day roster. Something not unusual according to second round draft picks. That he earned a slot shows that his hard work has paid off. At he played for Caloy Garcia, Aldin Ayo, and Jeff Napa. During his college career, he also played for Letran in the juniors division. He was part of the 2015 NCAA champion squad, a feat that Quinto acknowledged is one of his most memorable that goes hand in hand with getting drafted in the PBA. In his final season where the Knights fell in the final for the Lyceum, Quinto, despite standing only at 6 feet tall, averaged 15.1 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. A sterling all-around effort that has typified his ability, team play, and toughness. He posted up much taller players and scored against them with drop steps, fadeaway or mid-range jumpers, or death-defying layups. Of course, in the PBA it will be more difficult as he will have to play the 3 spot instead of his usual 4. But Quinto is used to playing point forward as he has terrific court vision. With Meralco, he has promised to make the most out of this opportunity that he knows it isn't given to every basketball player. He said, "Dream ko rin na lalakad din ako sa opening ceremony," said Quinto. Lalo na yung kasama ko mga ibang players sa ibang team sa waiting area, kakaiba. Ito na. Sobrang excited ko na makatulong sa team, lalo na chance ko makatulong sa kanila at sa pamilya ko. So this is for Sports News, this is James. Next up, international news. In heavily pregnant 36-year-old labor, empty Tulip Siddiq was brought into the House of Commons in a wheelchair so that she could take part in Tuesday's Brexit vote. Here's Chloe Reyes reporting now.
Hello, yes, Jonathan. I'm now here in London, which is a heavily pregnant labor Ivy Chula, Siddiq's photo show at Brexit vote. A heavily pregnant 36-year-old labor Ivy Chula Siddiq was brought into the House of Commons in a wheelchair so that she could take part in Tuesday's Brexit vote. Siddiq, the daughter of Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's sister, Sheikh Rehana, was due to have a cesarean section on Tuesday, but she delayed the operation until Thursday so that she can vote on the withdrawal agreement between London and Brussels. Probably Parliament on Tuesday voted 432-202 against Theresa May's bill, the world's parliamentary debate for the government in British history. Tradition versus Brexit. As a tradition in the House of Commons, if an MP from one party is unable to attend a parliamentary vote, he or she can ask for a prayer from opposition party who can also not vote. Prayer, however, is an informal arrangement. This enables an MP to the absent without affecting the result of the vote as they effectively cancel each other out. But Civic said she could not trust the system any longer after Conservative Party Chairman Brandon Lewis broke a pairing arrangement on church Brexit votes in July 2018. Liberal Democrat Deputy Leader Jocelyn Shawn so that the latter could care for her Newport side. Thanking people for their support. Siddiq said, "My decision to delay my baby's birth is not one I take lightly. Let me be clear. I have no faith in the pairing system. In July, the government stole the vote of a new body. If my son enters the world even one day later than the doctor's advice, but it's a world with a better chance of a strong relationship between Britain and Europe, then that's worth fighting for." She told the Evening Standard earlier this week, "Unnecessary risk with this, Siddiq not only ignited the debate on proxy voting, but also invited the ire of conservatives." Conservative MP Kemi Badenoch, during a debate on BBC Politics Live, said it appeared the Labour MP wanted to make a point to her constituents by insisting on voting on Tuesday. Badenoch wondered if the stance was needed when her one vote was not going to make a difference, as Theresa May's bills was expected to be heavily debated. "I wouldn't do it," she declared. Again, this is Chloe Reyes reporting.
Next up, in local news. In Manila, Philippines, 7 persons, including a minor, were caught with some 1.3 million worth of methamphetamine hydrochloride and shabu in 3 separate stings in Quezon City in the past 2 days. Chief Superintendent Joselito Esquivel Jr. Quezon City Police District said around 135 grams of shabu with street value of 9,800 were confiscated in Barangay Sangandaan at around 10:30 p.m. In the same barangay at around 2:15 a.m., Mohamed Ibrahim, 20 and 17 years old, were caught with 5 grams of shabu with an estimated street value of 38,000. Aside from the 7, 27 more suspected pusher and user were apprehended in the other police operation in the city. The minor was turned over to the city Social Welfare and Development Officer. Action. Dexter Aguro, Binoy Martin, Gina Paderes, Carter Rapsing, Michael Malano, Ariel Doralta, Lorraine Pabanil, Alan Paderes, Romy Palon, Eduardo Faguro, and Eliza Estucio were also arrested during the operation. Recovered from the suspect were 23 sachets of shabu with an estimated market value of 200,000. Surrender is late. In Manila, drug surrendering Elvira Bolero, 57 years old, was gunned down by motorcycle riding men in Tondo at around 7:16 a.m. Bolero was talking with her neighbor Makmak, Baksoderon, in front of her house when she was attacked. Police have yet to determine the motive for the killing. Rangel Arcong Banwa reporting.
Entertainment news now on your screen. B2B's Minyuk flaunts artistic talent in solo album after debuting as a member of boy band B2B 7 years ago. Minyuk released his solo debut album Puta Zone Tuesday. Here's Elaine Sylvester reporting.
This entertainment news reporter. B2B's Minyuk flaunts artistic talent in solo album. After debuting as a member of boy band B2B 7 years ago, Minyuk released his solo debut album Puta Zone Tuesday. The singer's new album saw him heavily take part in the making of 11 tracks genres ranging from future bass, hip-hop, and R&B, all the way through to disco, writing the lyrics and melodies as well as helping produce. His album comes just weeks before the singer would get enlisted in the military to serve as a conscripted policeman in February. Though he released a self-produced single Purple Rain as part of his group B2B's project in the past, Who the Zone, marks his first studio album. He originally didn't have a plan for a solo album at first, but he told the press that he was encouraged by his older brother who told him he is talented and capable enough. I kept the album as a secret from the bandmates, he said, before adding, I just wanted to surprise people around me. My bandmates with a quality album in the final stages, marking the beginning of his solo career, the title track, Yeah, seen Lee power to a tightly choreographed dance with R&B sound, also known as hipster R&B. Lee said he wanted to make a dynamic and trendy tune and explained the title of the track means both hey in the Korean and you. The singer's new album saw him heavily take part in the makeup of 11 tracks in genres ranging from future-based hip-hop and R&B. He will begin his mandatory military service in February, following the footsteps of fellow bandmate Lee Chang-suk, who also released his own solo album in December. As teaser images and trailers have already hinted, Lee is putting on a more mature front for his solo debut album, a departure from his usual innocent boy next to look as a member of the league. As he hopes to present himself as a well-rounded multi-entertainer, the video also gives a glimpse into what is in store for his studio concert in February. I want to show different sides of me, including conflicting images just like Jekyll and Hyde, he said after the concert. This is Elisa Gusman reporting. Back to you, Ms. Jonathan and Ms. Dave.
Politics News reporting. Former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile called for a review of Republic Act number 10627 or the anti-bullying law to suggest changes that will give the law more grip in dealing with future instances of bullying. Here's Don Torno reporting.
Former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile called for a review of Republic Act number 10267 or the anti-bullying law to suggest changes that would give the law more teeth in dealing with future instances of bullying. Obviously, there is a need to revisit Republic Act number 10627. Enrile said in a statement, if it were up to him, the veteran lawmaker said he would push for a thorough consideration of the facts of the case to lay the groundwork for amendments. First, I have to study the present law. Second, I have to study the fact of each of the incidents that so far happened violating the law. Third, I have to hear the concerned parties. Only then will I be able to craft the necessary amendatory legislation. And realize who is seeking a comeback to the Senate in the 2019 midterm elections. The former Senate President has also commended to the Ateneo efforts to prevent further spread of the viral video will not be effective. He said, I do not think the desire of Ateneo de Manila to stop the spread of the video would fly. That would seriously curtail the freedom of the people to inform and to be informed. In an earlier statement on his Facebook page, Enrile admitted that he is also a big victim of bullying as a second-year student in high school at Aparicadayan. One morning, when I was on my way to classroom on the second floor of our school building, four older male students rushed out of the door behind me and attacked me with their knives. I was completely taken by surprise and surrounded. I dropped my books and paired their suit with a bare hand. He recounted, adding, after the incident, the former Senate President said that he filed a case against his attackers. He shared that his attackers were kids of members of the Board of Trustees of the school. And he had all the lawyers in the town, while he had no lawyer. As a result, his case was later dismissed and he was even expelled from school. He further said this incident defined the course of their life. I wanted to be an engineer because math was easy for me. But I shifted to law because of the injustice I suffered.
Last but not the least, is Shawn reporting for Weather News.
This is our weather news for today, and our weather for today is sunny. It's 30 degrees Celsius, feels like 32 degrees. Its visibility is 8 kilometers. Wind speed is 4 kilometers per hour. Humidity is 56%. Barometer is 1012 NB, and dew point is 20 degrees. This is Shawn A. Maureen, Weather News reporting. Back to you, Miss Jonah Bay and Dave.
So, that's all of our news and headlines for today. Have a good and pleasant day ahead, netizens.
Once again, I'm David Ramos.
I'm Jonathan Reyes, Newsline
Reporting.
reporting.